It's 7 o'clock.
Yeah, your alarm just went off. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Fanboy Prime here. Lady Prime there. You guys in the chat. Good morning. It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Probably like 2 months. Let me go and check my phone to make sure everything is working. Or are we live? Is it working? Hopefully it is. Yeah, it says I'm live here. So that's good. Hey, what's up, Dave? Good morning, everyone. It has been a long time. Like I said, 2 months. It has been a 2025. Maybe we'll talk about that in a minute, but let me hit up the chat because you guys.
Everybody looks so grown up. They look like they're got their beards coming in. Let me get some of those eye boogers out of y'all.
What are you talking about?
They got eye boogers.
Oh, because they're up at 7 in the morning.
They look so good, though.
Troy's reviews was here last night, and his mind is blown. Wellbore. I don't know what that emoji is. So y'all are gonna. Oh, is that the fist? That's okay.
Why does it look so wide?
I don't know. My screen
usually never does.
Well, my screen is whited out, and I don't know why. DJ was here last night, this morning. It says 1:27 a.m. Trev was here last night. Woo woo. Welcome back, Prime family. Or 2:25 a.m. Trev, have you slept yet? Robin says, I woke up for this. This was at 6:43. So thank you, Robin. Appreciate you. She means good morning. And then she also says,
wow.
Can you say it?
Hi, Fanboy Prime. Hi, Fanboy. Sorry, you got to give me a minute. Okay. It's been a while.
She also says,
hi, Lady Prime.
There you go. She says, hi, Ollie, but the Ollie is asleep.
He's crashed out. He was a dancing fool last night.
Yep. You did post that on Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah. He has
somewhere. Where else did you put that?
Snapchat, probably.
There you go.
So Ollie has been obsessed with Wolverine and Deadpool for the last, 4 months, 5 months?
You shouldn't have watched it.
I'm a bad parent. I know I am. I tell myself this all the time. Never will be. I'm a Backstreet Boys for life. But I told him, if I teach you this dance, you're going to do it right. You're not going to go around embarrassing me. So he practiced it over and over and over again. And he was like, okay, Mom, watch. Have I gotten better? And I was like, okay. So then when this dance came up from school,
what kind of dance was it?
It was a mommy, son, and daddy-daughter dance. It was called Tuxedos and Tiaras.
A mommy, son. Not a mother and son.
Whatever. Didn't you have your mom name under mommy one time?
Oh, yeah.
So don't start. Anyways, so yeah. So then I asked one of the ladies, because obviously it wasn't like a real DJ. So I was just like, hey, my son, can I request a song? My son really wants to dance to NSYNC Bye Bye Bye. And they were like, yeah. So that was the last song that they played before we left. And Ollie was pumped up. He had no worry. Like, he was not nervous to go to the front and do it. He was nervous to ask the lady to play the song, but to perform it,
he was all about that.
He was all about it.
Well, there you go. Robin says, you got this, fanboy. Robin, you are a married lady. I am a married man. I do not got this. Oh, you mean the live stream? She means the live stream. Robin needs coffee. Lady Prime needs
caffeine.
A Monster. Carmen's Crafts, good morning. She says, hi, Prime family. Hi, everyone. Thank you. Good morning, Carmen. Good to see you here. For those who aren't on Instagram, no, we didn't say anything about it on Facebook. I apologize because I just never showed up. I never really didn't put a post on YouTube that we weren't going to be live. It just, life happened, and I don't know. I shut down a little bit. Robin says, how have you been, Carmen? Carmen, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Carmen? Carmen has been busy. Understandable. 2025, a lot of growing up in 2025 for a lot of people. Robert Pop Spring
Papa
says, hello, Fanboy Prime, Lady Prime. Good morning, Pops. Hope you are doing well. Good to see you. I know I ran into you throughout some chats the past few weeks, but good to see you. I hadn't made anything. I didn't do a video, haven't done lives, nothing. Done a few shorts here and there whenever I just saw something. I was like, I need to record it, and then I wound up releasing it. Robin's gonna wear the hashtag rats shirt today. Let's see if I can. No, that may not be on this one. It may not be on this one. It's not on this one.
What are you looking? Oh,
yeah. I need to see if I can move that over. Oh wait, what happened? Let's see. There it is. She means well for now, anyways. I guess she's got to work. She's not going to wear it at work. Awesome stuff. We love you, Primes. Thank you, Neil. Appreciate it. We talked to Neil a little bit over the course of the past 2 months. Shout out to those who I did go to and speak to on Instagram. I know Manny. I know Zach. And DJ a little bit. So yeah. Let's see. I saw these. Comics Fan. Are we there yet? Comics Fan 1973 sent me an awesome video on Instagram. Little clip. There is a bug tug of war. These two probably Japanese girls blow on a tube and like you try to blow the bug into the other person's mouth.
That's gross.
It was pretty awesome, pretty entertaining. So, Comics Fan, thank you for that. Good afternoon from Europe land. The return, thank you, Trev. Trev was selling comics last night, so I'm gonna go back and watch the stuff I missed from the beginning. A lot of the stuff that was being sold, I own already, so. But I did see one or two things catch my eyes, but I was kind of back and forth between watching the video and doing stuff last night. So need to go back and see. Maybe there is something to pick up. Just Your Average Geeks. I'm assuming this is Dave. Good morning.
Morning.
Good to see you. Dave was commenting on my Figgy Friday. Yesterday, I picked up 3 different Transformers, 2 aerial bots, and 1 Constructicon. These are fantastic toys. I love the packaging as opposed to the poor, very, very poor Transformers Legacy packaging. Those boxes were very thin. This is a fairly sturdy box.
Oh yeah, where it's not open.
Yeah, I don't like that open.
Yeah.
And the toy, the joints feel a little tighter. Like the plastic quality feels like an improvement over the last series. But I could be just talking out my behind. If it's muffled, that's why. Is this the new intro? No, I don't have any intro. I don't know. Let's see. Evil Mike. The day has arrived. Yeah.
Hi, Mike.
Man. For those who don't know, I lost my grandmother in January 13th to be exact. Did her funeral January 20th, celebrated Ollie's birthday January 21st. So that's kind of what has been. You know, we well, I'll come back to that. We then a whole bunch of the immediate family got the flu.
Mm-hmm.
Right after the funeral. I guess, you know, everybody hugging and you know, consoling one another. A bunch of us got sick. So I went from grandmother's funeral, flu, and to preparing for that cold spell or whatever. And it just, man, so there's January. And then February, my dad's like, okay, you guys need to start prepping my grandmother's house because he was going to move out of there. And so we inherited that. So we're trying to clean that all at the same time, knowing that my mom has had cancer or was dealing with cancer since we found out early October.
Yeah.
Late September, early October. And so there's just the everyday stress of that for the past few months. And then about March 3rd, 1:30 a.m. March 3rd, I get a call at work. Maybe not 1:30, 3:30, because I would have been at lunch. Get a call at work that my mom was being rushed to the ER. And then that was the hell week. And so I hadn't worked since that morning. And found out my mom had a tumor growing on the back of her neck that cracked the vertebrae back there, so she was in constant pain. That was that's not the order. That Monday, we found out that she was in a bunch of pain. She was at the hospital. She was going to be sent to San Antonio. Then that Tuesday, I went to sleep to go to work, and I got a call that the chemotherapy wasn't working. And so then Philly, I called into work that night too, because like, how was I going to work after that? And so then
they talked about options.
Not really.
Well, not really. I mean, there was only
Wednesday is when we found out about the tumor in the back of the neck and that they couldn't do anything and the extent of the severity, and it was just like hospice. Then Thursday she came home. Friday, how she was Thursday to where she was Friday is just insane. And then got a call at 1:30 in the morning. Friday night, no, Saturday morning, Friday night, Saturday morning, to come over because my brother was fairly certain she was going to pass away. Looked like she was close. I stayed there maybe 45 minutes, and she kind of calmed down, I guess. He didn't think that was the case. We went home because I was content at that point. I had seen her fight through it, and I don't know. So then that morning we went home, got a call at maybe 5 in the morning that she had passed. And I don't know if I was in shock or what. I just went back to sleep. Yeah. So that was March 8th, I think she passed away. And then
the next few days where it was just getting everything
ready. Getting everything ready for the funeral, getting everything's wishes, making sure the kids were taken care of, making sure the kids were busy, making sure the kids, and when I say kids, we got the 4 grandkids, my son, Ollie, Brody, Logan, McKinley. And so, yeah. And so then this week, as you finally went back to work this week, I said I was going to go back to work this week on Tuesday night, and I just never did. And I don't know. I feel like if I go back to work, it's when it all becomes real. And when I'm at work is when I do my most thinking. Like, I mean, I stock shelves, right? I help stock shelves, or I, make sure the bins are full and stuff like that with inventory. And so my mind is, I can do the work while my mind wanders. And so, yeah, crazy. It's been a 2025.
Yeah.
Troy says, just viewing now. Good to see you, Troy. I think he said that Madam was there before him in the comments. So there we go. Comics fan loved Daria on MTV.
I love Doria forever. This is my
Daria.
You
said Doria.
Doria
the Explorer. It stars Daria.
We haven't done this in a while, so English is hard. Okay.
But thanks for being here, Evil Mike. The day has returned. Like I said, I do apologize. Never really put out an announcement or anything like that, but. So if y'all guys kept showing up at 7 in the morning expecting us to go live, my apologies. It just, I don't know. Neil says, I feel like a wet dish rag this morning. Hashtag wet dish rag. Wet dish rag.
What happened?
I've been waiting in line all night.
He slept outside his house just to get the vibe.
Trev says, nah, you're good, parents. Robin says she loves the Backstreet Boys.
Who said it? Which one's your favorite, Robin?
Freeze on the transatlantic cable, back again. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that because for whatever reason, when I hook that up to here, it doesn't stay connected directly to the router. So sometimes that's when I have internet problems. Tim, good morning. Good to see you, or at least you were here 9 minutes ago because I've kind of
rambled on.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
What's up, Dante? Dante Game Room, good morning. Trev says one day he'll be a good boy. Let's see. While I go through, Trev does say hi to Biscuit.
Yeah, she is another star of the show.
Product placement. Yes.
Yeah. I turned it because where do you press switch your mouth? No.
Comics fan 1973 wants to be known as just 73 now. Okay, 73. There we go. Robin wants to know, what did you pick up, Lady Prime? What did you pick up?
I don't know.
Do you want to tell them hey, what's up, Phil? Ooh. Good morning. Yeah, they're really, why is it not? It only likes Robin's comment. There we go. Yes, they are nice combiners. I'm looking forward to the Devastator. Will be much smaller than the Combiner Wars Devastator, but it looks cool and I like the colors better. You want to tell them what the comic battle is while I go through the chat? And
the red flags. My brain.
Troy says I haven't seen any Aerialbot reviews yet. I've got to say, Air Raid, one of my favorite Transformer figures ever. Like, I don't know, I really liked him. Love how he looks. Looks very much like the old G1 cartoon. Like the way he transforms. I wish they could have hit his arms better in his transformation, but nice toy. Philtastic. I know I said good morning. Thank you, Phil, for being here. Appreciate it. Or at least you were here for a time. Thanks for checking in. If you guys just come in and out, appreciate it. Life throws you for a loop. Eventually, it'll level out again. Yeah, and it's something I told somebody was that, yeah, I never knew or I never wanted to experience life without my mom. Like, I didn't know how I would do it. And at that point, I was 8 days in, and like the only thing is you're like 1 foot in front of the other and 1 foot in front of the other. So there will be, I'm sure, bad days and be good days. So we'll see what happens. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. DJ, good morning. Good to see you. DJ, I think I had left you on scent for a while. I'm sorry.
He messaged me. He was like, that freaking fanboy, that piece of trash. And I was like, I know. Trust me. I'm not going to apologize for him. I know what you go through, DJ. I go through it every day.
It wasn't intentional. It's just.
I'm just kidding.
It's the stage wife and I are in as well. They have a longer time off work. I have to go back Tuesday. We aren't close, but love the two of you. Thank you, DJ. Appreciate that, Phil. Carmen, yes, thank you. Yeah, that's kind of how I figure. You know, it's never gonna be okay, but just figure out a way to cope. Now, I don't have any more. Okay, that is the last message. All right, I didn't see the chat updating, so I wanted to make sure because there's been times where this stops and that continues going. All right, so Lady Prime, you picked red flags. Why did you pick red flags for this comic cover challenge?
Because I've been sitting thinking here for 14 years. Why didn't I see it? Why didn't I see it?
Yes,
I'm just kidding.
Yes, DJ, she did. So, and my condolences to you. I don't know what to say.
I can't say nothing because if I talk about something serious like this, I'll cry. So if I stay quiet, it's not because I don't care.
That you cared too much. I was like, why are you crying?
You have to understand. I'm looking at it.
Well, my point was.
I'm not looking
my
at
point was to my point was to make you mad at me, so you weren't being sad.
I was ready to declare divorce. This is it, Lynette. I love you, but I cannot do this with your son no more. Divorce.
That was my goal, was to try to.
I know why you do it.
Was to try to divert everybody from crying and being in pain and all that. Just to I don't know, make somebody laugh. You could say that you and Fanboy are for leaving me on unsent. You may be an awesome parent, but Fanboy, I'm unsubbing. Wellbore unsubbed me earlier this week because of my lack of Batman love. Robin blinks. Why are you blinking, Robin? Take his wrench.
I'm gonna take everything. Just
no,
kidding.
It's here on the chat.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, so the red flags.
Red flags. I don't know. It was just something because
you've been watching videos and they tell you to keep...
No, because all what you say all the time, every morning. I saw this video. Oh, it makes me so mad. I'm an old man. Get off my lawn. Like, that's where he's at in this stage of life. He's become like, I'm the old man. I don't want an iPhone. I hate them. This button, getting mad at stuff, and I'm just like,
no, my phone goes through this phase where it freezes. Like, I could be using in the middle of using it, it freezes and I can't click anything. And so I'm trying to see what I did wrong. But I think I just need a new phone.
But then I laugh because then when Ollie does it, you're like, calm down. It's not that serious. And I'm like,
I don't do it that often as he does. And do as I say, not as I do. As Billy Joe Armstrong said, because the S word is so deep you can't run away. It's a song called Walking Contradiction off the Insomniac album. Trev, not the government name. Okay, so red flags. Who's going first? I'm sure you won last time, so you should go first. Or does that mean I go first?
You can go first.
Red flags.
But before you do it, I want to guess where you're like, try to see where you're going because he's just freeballing it.
Philtastic says a great music video for Walking Contradiction.
I don't remember it off the top of my head.
All right. What do you mean? You would try to guess what red flag I'm gonna?
Yeah, what you're gonna say. I'm gonna try, but I feel like you're gonna throw freaking like, yeah. I'm just not gonna see it.
Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so you're gonna guess what
your
like I have to show you the comic and then you're gonna guess what
you're
the red
gonna
flag
show
is?
it to everybody and then give me like a minute, 30 seconds to a minute to figure out what your red flag is.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. We'll go with this one first. Well, oh, Glenn. Okay, I was like, who is this? What's up, Glenn? Hope you're doing well. I was like, am I supposed to know this person? Because I don't recognize that name. Glenn, hope you're doing well. Glenn, Seeking Superman.
Okay,
so he messaged me and I didn't even know, and I left him on for like left it on sent for like 3 weeks.
Speaking of red flag, that's a red flag right there.
Okay. What's up, OTG? Good morning, Otaku. Hope you're doing well.
Who did you miss more though?
I see Iced G, Iced Glenn. There we go, right? Hope you're doing well, Glenn. I know you well, not to put your business out there, but you did message me about a post I put up, some similar feelings going on. So and I know you were speaking about making your way out of that, and I saw some posts moving from Metropolis to Gotham, but I know you said that would be insane. So good to see you, and hope you're doing better. Seeing Fanboy leaving us all unsent, that's a red flag. I don't even know what it is.
What? Why you do that?
Well, see, it's not that. I'm like, I didn't even see the messages till like Glenn's. I didn't see till later.
Oh.
Like when I saw it, I messaged him. I said, "Dude, I just barely saw your message now." So I don't know if it's because I was messaging. Like I have one of the group chats with my cousins on there, and so I don't know if it's like messaging them back and forth, and like that's the priority message, and I take care of it, and then we're dealing with whatever because that was their grandmother too that passed away, and then their aunt that passed away. And so I don't know if that's how I missed these messages. I want to say a few months ago, there was one from Madam that I didn't even see. And I don't know.
Like I know when I see someone message me and I read what they say and in my head I'm replying. So sometimes I think that I sent it.
Robin says, so what are you saying? You have to be somebody to get an answer on Instagram. I think I did that to Robin too.
I believe it.
It's not that it's intentional. It's just that I don't know. But yes, too many red flags.
He's selective with his people. Maybe that's what it is.
No, it's not intentional. It's not like I'm doing it. I just don't see it till later, and so then I'll scroll through the mess. I think I did it to Phil one time. So
he did it to me because the other day I texted him because it was something like grown up ish, so I didn't want to say it in front of Ollie. So I texted him and I said, "Did you see my text?" He goes, "You text me?"
This one right here, Instagram isn't perfect. Also, I agree with that. I was trying to buy comics from Barbarian Kung Fu Sell stuff the other day, and I couldn't see other people's comments, so I don't know what comics they claimed.
I wonder if
it's only his account.
Oh, that does that?
Only his account that does that, and it was only the books he posted this week. I could go to the previous post and see messages. I don't know. That too. That there was a new account. You're right. DJ's terrible. All right. So first red flag book I'm going to go with. This is originally Superman 79, but this is the Italian version of it.
Someone who doesn't love their country.
That's the red flag. You're gonna choose that as the red flag. All right. So.
Oh, I should get mine ready.
All right. So we go here. Probably my favorite cover. Here's my red flag.
Go ahead.
Okay. I didn't want the sound of the tape to be opening so that you could hear my red flag. If she has this much cosmetic surgery, run. She will never be satisfied. She will never be happy. Red flag.
That's true.
Is that an appropriate red flag?
That is.
If I'm telling you, if
I thought you were gonna something, I knew it was something. I thought you were gonna say like makeup. If she has to cover like wear that much makeup, but I mean it goes.
I'm just saying like because okay, Cyborg Superman's face, you know, the original Superman. There's not much of the original face left, right?
Right.
Okay. Right. And then I thought this one was better because I did have another cover selected for this red flag, but it's also on the chest, which women constantly. They can fix that. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, but I was about to say, you better not talk bad about that because you're okay with that. Not that my chest has been done. I just had Ollie, and now I hit puberty, and now I have them.
If you two are battling, she might as well not put anything up. That book wins. It's an all-timer. So yes. So red flag. If she's gonna have that much cosmetic surgery, she's never gonna be happy until she looks like the complete cyborg.
What is that one lady that had so much surgery? There was a name for her. She looked like a lion.
I thought there was a guy that did that. No, Evil Mike says, if she video chats you using filters, always red flag. Trev says, breast lip, lip filler, Botox, BBL is my limit.
Breast lift, but you're okay with like the breast surgery, like them getting bigger, but not having a lip?
No, he's fine with these.
Oh, okay.
That's his limit.
Oh, gotcha. BBL, really? But you like the Latin women, don't you?
Robin, ever the genius. I see a red, white, and blue flag. Taku loves that cover. Alrighty. We're voting on the cover though, but what's the okay? Go ahead and hold yours up. I'll see if I can guess the red flag. Oh, if she's been arrested. That is definitely a big red flag.
But not only has it could go for guys.
Yes.
That they've been arrested and they were like, it wasn't even a big deal. I wasn't even doing anything. The moment they say that, I'm like, it was your fault. You did it. Liar.
Shout out to my brother who live streamed while he was running from the cops on Facebook. and not getting a severe sentence. I mean, it is the thing that finally kind of locked him up, but yes. That's funny.
But yes. So if this is y'all, I mean,
so the red flag is not necessarily getting arrested.
Lying about what you got arrested for, because you can downplay.
That's what I thought the red flag was more, the downplay, but you're saying lying about it. Okay. All right. Evil Mike says been arrested, never charged. Similar situation, or were you charged? Or were you even arrested? You were detained.
No, I was arrested.
Oh, you were.
And then it was I don't know what it was. I was 15 when it happened.
Robin says it's too early to figure out these covers. Trev, Wonder Woman allows herself to be arrested. Neil says the red flag is her costume is up her butt crack. What's up, the Collector P? Good morning. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Good morning.
Hope you've had a fantastic, because I haven't said this since January. I hope everybody has had a fantastic 2025. So there we go. 73 says Jocelyn Wildenstein. Collectomania. Oh, because her costume. He is typing that.
The other when we did the last stream we did 25 covered
25. Yeah.
And you know how you asked how would you say 2024 was? I guess I was lying to myself and saying it was good when I sit and think about it, and I was like, it was just back to back to back of news and
2024 was good.
But not being able to process it.
Jocelyn Wildenstein is the lady. What lady?
What lady? I got confused.
Oh, the lion lady.
Oh. Okay.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. But what did they call her? That's that what they called her, the lion lady? Or
Cat
I
lady.
don't remember. Cat lady, maybe?
All right.
Anyways.
We'll throw it up. We're not voting on red flag. We're voting on cover.
Cover.
Okay.
That matches.
It just has to
Correlates with the cover.
Right. Red flags, Robin, not red, white, and blue flags. So downplaying arrest, lying, or cosmetic enhancements.
Mm-hmm.
The lioness, Robert says.
Oh, okay.
Glenn is taking Superman. He means FanboyPrime, but Trev is taking Lady Prime. Evil Mike is taking Fanboy. Otaku is taking Fanboy. Collector P is taking Lady Prime. Neil is taking Fanboy. What now are we voting on? The cover, not the red flag? Robin, what cover is better? What cover is better, Robin? Robin says Fanboy. Are you talking about the lady near Six Flags? Or the lady here near Six Flags? I'm not sure. What is up with the lady near Six Flags, Phil? Carmen's taking Fanboy. Dave is taking Fanboy. Troy's review says yes on my cell phone at the moment. Thank you, Troy. Phil Tastic is taking Lady Prime. Is the 8 in my favor?
I think so.
What is she messing with?
She's chewing on her. Actually, what are you chewing on? She's chewing on my. Now I can't use it. No, I'm sure I could still use it. You piece of trash.
I'm sure thread costs so little we could probably.
I think your Momo still has some in the closet. It might smell old, but.
Evil Mike says laugh out loud his laugh. All righty. I got one. Lady Prime, you are up.
Oh man. I'm gonna go with this one. And you're gonna be like, that's too easy. But
all right, hold it up and let me see if I can guess it. No, go ahead.
Oh, my bad.
A lady that steals?
No.
Or a person that steals?
What does she have on there? What does it say?
Oh, toxic? Oh.
So when the girl says, oh, I'm toxic, I'm crazy, and then you guys think, oh, that's so cute, and then you guys, hold on,
I can save her.
Then you guys get her, marry her, and then you're like, what did I get myself into? She's crazy. I can't handle this. And that goes for guys too. The bad boys, I guess. When you know he's a bad boy and he still does bad things, they ain't gonna change. But
do girls call themselves toxic? Is that like a badge of honor?
Yeah. How do you say it in Spanish? Who's a Spanish speaker?
You are.
I cannot think of it right now. Toxic. I don't know. But it's a thing now to stay toxic. Ugh. You've never seen that?
No.
Stay toxic, friends.
What was Lady's first cover? Her first cover was Wonder Woman 220. No, because 73 was looking up the lady. This was her first cover. During the great Greg Rucka run.
So when they explicitly tell you, they're advertising, you're telling you this is what you're signing up for, and then you guys go and do it, and then you're mad about it.
Phil says there was a lady here near Six Flags they called the Tiger Lady. Look it up. She had a bunch of big cats and one got out and then they shut her down. There you go.
I will Google that.
Evil Mike says most people are toxic. That's true. It's just hiding it and taking care of it.
Thank you, Carmen. I knew.
Say it.
Can't. Now you put me on the spot.
All right. Robin says I don't get it because you're toxic, Robin. That's why you're
like, I've burned his house down before. What's the big deal? No, I'm just kidding.
I kind of like dating a redhead but never marrying. See, even Collector P is on, Collector P's on it, so there you go. All right. Let me see. You know what? I had a different one, but Otaku says perfection is a red flag.
Brandon does have. I mean, Fanboy does have some perfection issues. but it's not like
I can't release this video because it's not exactly the way I want it to be.
Yeah.
And then I just have to just do it.
He hinders himself. But you know
As a
what?
perfectionist.
I'm like that, but sometimes I'm like, just do it. I try not to think about it.
All right, here we go. Here's another red flag. Did you see that?
I'm thinking in a minute.
Okay.
What would you do? They're in the fetus position, so let's have to do
Is that called the fetal position?
Fetal position. I don't know. What is it?
All right. So if you and your girl, I guess guy, for you if you want, had plans, you guys have these big plans, and you're going to hang out the next day, and then you show up to pick her up, or you guys are at her place and you're getting ready to go somewhere that day, and all she does that day that you guys had plans to do something fantastic or fabulous, and this is all she does all day, run, because you are never going to be able to fix that trauma, and you never know when it's going to show up.
Are you talking about me?
No, I'm saying, do you agree?
Oh.
Does that work?
I got you. Okay.
That works. I mean, if she's going to show up like that and be crying all day,
who is she married to?
Unannounced, random. No, I'm talking about like this is girlfriend level. When you get to the marriage level, if you have to deal with it, you have to deal with it. You signed up for it. This is preparing you from getting there.
Mm-mm. I'm a sleepy girl.
Look at all the stuff that's going around this person's screen in the fetal position.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole lot of chaos and whatever.
They're like
you ain't gonna be able to get through that chaos
through their fecal matter.
Let's see. Oh, that was the question. Okay. It says she's pregnant.
We do know someone. We do know someone that
man
dated a girl and she was pregnant. Like
yes.
Not like a little pregnant, like pregnant.
Who are you talking about? Oh yes.
I don't want to put his name out.
No, because I know a second person who was like, oh yeah, I met this new girl. She's pregnant with some other dude, guy. She's pregnant with some other dude's baby, but man, like, he wanted to be a stepdad. He literally wanted to be a stepdad, and I was like, great. I'll tell you later.
Oh, do we know them? Do I know them?
Yes.
Oh my.
Saw him at my mom's funeral.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Man, now I'm kind of upset I didn't pick that red flag. That's great, Glenn.
I forgot.
Ladies taking this personal, los taking this personal.
No, because if you guys hear him and the way he's looking at me, like
I'm trying to see if you agree. What's up, Brian LCS? Good morning.
When have you ever cared if I agree? You're like,
no, because I'm trying to see, like, did the cover convey it?
Gotcha. No.
Robin says, "Oh, okay, makes sense now."
She's pregnant.
I love that one. She's pregnant with someone else's child. Run. Taku loves the pregnant dating scene. Well, my red flag, she's pregnant. I'm out. All right. So we're voting on covers that represent red flags. So Lady Prime's red flag cover is she's toxic, and she owns it. She owns being toxic. In fact, she embraces, like she's embracing that toxic jug. She embraces being toxic. Mine was not pregnancy. Mine was just dealing with trauma. And everybody has trauma, and I'm not trying to make light of trauma. I'm just saying that if they're controlled by it, it's a red flag. I'm not saying you have to run. I'm just saying be aware.
And I've been in therapy since 2020. I'm not taking my medications. I'm on and off of it.
Fantastic says, before I met my wife, I was on a dating site and was matched with a pregnant woman. Her headline was, "Yes, I'm pregnant," and no, it's not.
Oh man. Ah, that's good.
How bold of her too.
I know. I want to meet this girl. Like, I should be her friend. I want that confidence. Like, I don't have it. I want what she has.
Phil Taxi says, Lady Prime, I'm a sucker for that era of Catwoman. Boob socks.
It's good. Yes. I love it. I've been buying a lot of covers of this Catwoman.
If it was pregnant, Fanboy Prime but it's not. So Lady Prime, Glenn's taking Lady Prime.
Had it been what you said, that
I do want to know. I do want to know. Did you go on a date with her, Phil? I agree.
Were you just trying to test the waters, like?
Were you like some of the people I know in my life who like highest goal is to be a stepdad? Wait, were you thinking I said Austin? No, that wasn't him. It wasn't him.
Don't tell me he don't. Oh, okay, yeah. Once you said we saw them, and I was like, who would have we saw?
Yeah. Lady Prime, I believe you took this round with the better red flag cover. It's a good era right there. That's Asbats right there. The better Batman.
I like when it's this paper, but I mean, I get the glossy papers are nice.
Newsprint.
I like the newsprint.
Oh, you're just tearing that comic up.
I'm not tearing it up.
Oh. It's pretty good for being how old it is. It's still white pages.
Yeah.
It's good. And for being, you bought it.
And it wasn't bagged. It wasn't bagged either.
That was the half price book purchase this week, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let me update this.
Is it going to be my turn?
No, it's mine. Okay. You went first. Man. I wish I had seen that ahead of time, Glenn. That was a wonderful red flag.
That was, and I wonder if he's still with her.
Phil says, no, Robin, my prior girlfriend had a daughter and didn't want to date anyone with kids. I got too attached to the kid, wasn't looking to get in on the ground floor. That's the big thing, and people don't understand it. I have to be quiet on that one. So let
me speak from my experience. I had a mother who dated many, many people, and we had to that's new dad. That's your new dad.
But he told y'all to say that.
Yeah. So like my mom got remarried. This is her third husband. And she already wants me to like call him dad or whatever. So in my phone his name is new dad. And when I talk to him, well, let me go back a little bit. When I first talked to him, and I never met him in person.
I love you, Mija.
He said,
red flag.
He said, I love you, Mija. You're a how do you abbreviate piece of
POS?
POS. He goes, you're a POS just like me, and I love you. And he's drunk. Okay.
Your mom didn't see that red flag.
And then when we grew attachments to these boyfriends, and then we still liked them. Like there's an ex-boyfriend of hers that I talk to, and she gets mad at me because of that. But I'm like, I had nothing against them. They were always nice and respectful. Sent cards to ask me not only how I was, but how my husband and how Ollie is doing. But I'm the bad person.
Glenn, talking about the newsprint being superior, I agree. There's a period where DC went away from that. It's like 95, 96, 97. The way the ink is on the page, it hurts my eyes to read. And a bunch of them are a bunch of the Superman comics that I'm about to read when I go through that triangle number read through.
You're going to get glasses.
Oh, it's terrible. It just makes everything look ugly. Otaku says, this really happened to me. Took my date out for a nice dinner, and she went to the restroom where 8 overheard her puking the dinner out intentionally. Otaku, that's the kind of girl you want to wind up with. That's a girl who's committed to her parents.
I had someone in my family who did that.
73 comics fan says that he liked that Catwoman cover. What are you doing? Are you trying to get in your crate? Go.
Wellbore, my favorite Canadian. My voice was given out.
Wellbore is a new sub to the channel. He unsubbed me earlier this week. All right. Poor grading you, fanboy. The dog bumped my hands while typing.
He said F. He didn't even want to give you that much. He was just like F.
Oh, did you tell her to pay for her own meal? No kidding. What is up, bottom tier collector? I'm here. Love the NSYNC choreography you posted of Ollie, Lady Prime.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
All right, this is going to be another Italian cover from this book that I
was a stage mom, because my oldest sister used to make us learn the dances from music videos, because back in the day when you recorded the videos and then you would just rewind it back, my sister made me do that a lot, so it was fun being able to do it with Ollie.
Well, for BTC, not the female dog. Hello, Bitcoin. This is originally Superman 76. Okay, so what's the red flag?
Murder?
Okay.
Like, did they murder like, because they're throwing Superman's
just be aware. I'm not saying it's a red flag where you have to run, because you know, whatever. But her roster may look like this. These going forward, if you decide to, you know, whatever. These are your Eskimo brothers and sisters. And I mean brothers and sisters. There's guys and girls in that roster. Just be aware. So it's a red flag. I'm not saying it's the red flag you run from, but it is a red flag. Would you agree?
No, not
You don't agree?
no.
Fantastic. Red flag littering. Otaku says food waste is tragic. Neil, no. Phil Tassi says, Lady Prime, I get that. Little different. Her daughter was 7 at the time, many years ago at this point. Without getting into specifics, I hung around in a bad situation too long because I was close with the kid. Yeah, that's another like layer to that.
Yeah.
Because not only are you close with the kid's close with you. It makes for all kinds of messy stuff.
And then when you introduce the kid to your family, and then when it doesn't work out, it's like the kid's going through a divorce, even though you guys weren't.
Robin doesn't get it. Okay, Robin.
Where's the pencil? Walk her through it.
What an Eskimo brother is?
Oh, do you not know what an Eskimo brother and sister is?
To be fair, if she... Yes. Yes. Robin, this is the roster of individuals that said guy or girl has
body count. Do you know
their body count? That's a great term. Yes.
Count.
I'm not saying you have to run. I'm just saying something to be aware of.
Get tested.
And here's how I really meant to say this. If she says all these people on her roster are her friends, that's a huge red flag. They're still my friends. Like, no, they were never your friend. To be fair, yeah, never mind. I read that one already. That's mine. Would you count that as a red flag?
Yeah.
That's quite a lineup. And they're friends.
I mean, I've seen worse, but yeah.
I understand seeing worse. I
understand.
Is it an appropriate red flag?
Yes.
Thank you, Collector P. Exactly.
What did he say?
Friends.
Oh.
Friends. Robin says acquaintance. No. Exactly. That's the worry. Bottom tier collector says, geez, Mike, I'm back in the dating pool, been communicating with a single mom for 2 months, and she seems stable and loving her kids. BTC, sorry about that. But good luck with all of that, man. I think they got good benefits. Evil Mike says that was a first date, bottom tier collector. So I got to go back. Let's see. Where is...
I think Mike had mentioned something.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
Right.
There we go. Evil Mike says, went on a first date and the woman spent the whole dinner date explaining on who her kids were taken away, on why her kids were taken away by CPS for violence, and she was trying to make me feel guilty. I didn't.
CPS for violence, and she was trying to make me feel... What? That's bold. Man, these girls are so brave. Like,
that's that toxic trait that they embrace. Wow.
That's brave. I wonder if she's in jail now.
Lady Prime's going this round now. We're in round 3.
I've used this cover before.
If she goes to strip clubs, I don't know why she's not I don't know. Oh, I don't know why she's not picking up. Yeah, that's how women are.
When they say, "I'll call you back."
Oh, I've never heard that one before, ever.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
And then you wanted me to stay on the phone till like 4 in the morning until like you were ready to start getting ready for work. Glenn says too many girls' nights out. No, that she'll call you back.
That she'll call you back.
And you never hear from it.
They will call you back.
Philtastic says Mike dodging bullets like Superman.
For real. I didn't.
Evil Mike says my divorces weren't fun. Trev says she goes out to the club with her friends.
No, then I'll call you back. And then they're out having the time of their life. Not thinking about you, not worried about what you're doing.
I have to go on a business trip for work.
We're going to be super busy. I cannot call you for like 2 minutes. And then this is how you're sitting at home.
Evil Mike says the last 2 red flags depend on trust. Right. It's not the going out. It's the lying about what you're doing when you go out. Mm-hmm. Would you agree with that?
Right.
It's not the, hey, this is your past, because the past is what it is. It's the, oh, that's just my friend. And then you find out, oh, no, that was a lot more than just a friend. Trust. I agree, yeah.
Word.
All right, let's
my back.
Throw them up. Round 3 vote. Better red flag cover. I believe yours is Amanda Connor art, right? Mine's Jordan's. Yes, trust. Going out and lying about it. Cover-wise, FanboyPrime, another iconic cover. Thank you, Glenn. Otaku is taking Fanboy. Wellbore is taking Lady P. Collector P is taking Lady Prime. Philtastic is taking FanboyPrime. Trev is taking FanboyPrime. Oh man.
I keep wanting to burp.
What did you swallow? The monster.
Yeah.
You
set me up to say something funny.
The monster's still kind of funny. Carmen is taking Fanboy. Brian is taking Lady Prime.
Brian, I love you. I love you so much. As a friend.
Is he on the roster?
No. I don't have a cover for
What's up, Aaron? Good morning. Thank you, Aaron. He's taking FanboyPrime.
But the red flag would be like you and me are hanging out and like you like me, but I'm just like, we're friends. He's just my friend. I love him so much.
The friend zone?
Yeah, the friend zone.
I was never in that either.
You got in the end zone, so shut up.
Well, more AA, Ron. Robin's taking Fanboy. Don't worry, I'm not pregnant. Neil takes Fanboy. All right. You're up.
Me?
Yeah. I think I won that round. From friend zone to end zone, I'm using that.
Wait, that's copyrighted by me. Who's stealing it?
How come Seeking Superman isn't Seeking Superman? Life happens, Robin, and there's times we're not seeking Superman. Sometimes we're seeking Lex Luthor. Go ahead. What you got?
Another Catwoman.
All right, let's see. Can I guess the cover? Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. Can I guess the red flag? Turn it to you real quick. I'm just trying to see. Okay, go back. Other than wanting everybody's attention, I don't know what that red flag is.
I mean, selfishness.
Selfishness.
If they're selfish and
because it's not her wedding.
They want their needs need to be
above everybody else's.
Yeah.
Long story, Robin, but for a brief period, I stopped collecting, having an identity crisis. I think we all have those different times. Sometimes we call them midlife crisis.
Yeah.
So I'm buying my Corvette tomorrow.
I just call it going through a phase, which I go through a lot of phases.
Robin says, wow, Catwoman has short hair. What a letdown. I am on the contrary. Give me that short hair. Evil Mike says, question mark, narcissistic.
I mean, ultimately, yeah, if you're a selfish person, that is your trait.
Okay, so, all right, so it's clearly like everybody wears white and she shows up in black because she has to be the life of the party. Well, that's not true because they're in pink. I don't know. But if she needs that much validation from everybody, it's a red flag because you ain't ever going to give her enough.
But then, if they have to be selfish, there's no room for compromise.
Trev says attention whore. That's good. That's a red flag.
Good one. That is yeah.
My worst red flag, narcissistic. There you go. Robin says, oh, right. Okay. Bottom tier says, I was the friend she told her boyfriend not to worry about a few times, but now that's not my way. Can't have this if you're not single. What are you hitting me for?
You were that guy.
I was that to you?
You were like, oh, you don't need to worry about him. I thought she was peeing. But yeah, we were friends, but nothing was.
We were not friends.
We weren't friends?
I'm trying to get laid.
Well, let me tell you about your game, sir. Never mind.
If they are all about their world, there is no room for your world. That's a great, great, great thought there, Mike. That is a red flag.
Go down. Go bug Ollie. Where's Ollie? Go find Ollie. Don't buy my jacket. Man.
All right, I'm going to say red flag for me. It's a cute red flag.
Does she like Superman?
No. Because what's it say?
Like the girl who stole Superman.
If she's willing to wear your clothes, she will steal your clothes.
That's not a red flag.
Oh, it's a huge red flag because then they wind up in their closet and you can't find them.
I put your stuff back. I can't tell.
We're married. I'm thinking of the red flags in the dating scene.
Okay, good. I don't account for that.
I'm just telling you. She took his cape. Do you think he willingly gave her his cape?
So you're still mad about that hat? Not me. It wasn't me, guys. It was not.
That, okay, oh, man.
So it's funny because we've been going through photos, right? And this hat he's about to tell you about popped up and he was like, man, it was a good hat. I was a good hat.
I'm a hat guy, but like not a hat guy. Like I need 40, 50 different hats. Like if I find a good hat, it stays for a while. And I had this Texas State Bobcats hat. Texas State maroon hat with gold. It fit perfect because like I hate hats where the front gets crushed or like the back is like too high. Like it was perfect in all way. I could wear it forward. I could wear it backwards. Good hat. I don't know where it went.
Side note, go look up Renee Zellweger and how she wears her, I think it's a Texas Longhorn hat. It irritates me. It gives me the ick, as they say nowadays. Google it.
Evil Mike says, nope, not a red flag. Love when my other wore my clothes. The love. I'm not talking.
I think he's talking about the after all the stuff that she could have given back to you. She should have given
you that hat back. Just give me the hat. I didn't care about the other stuff. Because there's a photo of her wearing that hat. And I want that it's more of a personal issue. But just be aware. I'm not saying to run.
No, this guy holds a grudge. He told me a story that she dropped Kool-Aid, and I still hear that. Or I hear the story and she ate his last. No, hold on. And then she ate his last ice cream cone or whatever the crap it was. And
she didn't spill Kool-Aid. She spilled Big Red.
Whatever. It's red Kool-Aid.
No. But she didn't even like attempt to clean it up. And it was never mind. Anyways, happy anniversary, Glenn. I'm not saying it's a red flag you run for. It's just a red flag to be aware because your stuff will go missing.
Got you.
That's the red flag. But congratulations, 22 years. Ain't no joke, man. We just did 14 in January. worst mistake I've ever made.
I used to be cute.
Yeah, but seriously, Glenn, happy anniversary.
Yes.
Evil Mike says, I love hearing that she was wearing my clothes because they smelled like me. That's good. Evil Mike, hats don't like me. Trev says that's not a red flag for Lady Prime. It sends Fanboy Prime.
So when we break up and you guys still see him wearing my stuff, please let him know to give it back.
Bottom tier collector, yes, Mike. That's how I mark my territory wearing my clothes. Well-born bald guys need good hats. Evil Mike, just having their smell there. Yeah, Trev, not a red flag for me. Phil Tassit says, I'll say this. Lady Prime's flag is bigger. Definitely, I agree. I miss my hat.
On his deathbed, he's going to bring that stupid hat up. And you know what? I do remember.
So the red flag is greedy.
That's your grudges.
It's like, let me know you're taking it.
Let me know before we break up.
No, let me know you're borrowing it. Just don't take it. My stuff is still my stuff. Don't just take it. We're not married yet. Don't just take it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I got you.
Right. This could be like a week into the relationship and they think my jacket belongs to them now. Well, I'm just saying.
Don't offer the girl a jacket. You know what? There's a reason why chivalry is dead. For this reason right here. Feel like you're cold? You should have brought a jacket. That's why he is the way he is.
No. Okay, so the ex-girlfriend that we're talking about, the one time we went to a comic book, it was like one time we went to a comic book store late at night. And she was like this.
And she was wearing a tank top, right? Or something like that.
Is it cold in here? I could turn the air down for you. No, she just needs to wear clothes, sir. It was the guy who worked at the comic book store.
And that's how he is all the time. He has never shaved.
Evil Mike, this is my therapy. Okay, come on. Let's let everybody vote. We are in round 4. Doesn't have to necessarily be the bigger red flag because just the better cover. We see that guy when we go to the Ekmans. He has one of the tables.
You have to show
me.
Yeah,
because he used to work at Dragon's Lair. Collector P had a one-night stand and she took my favorite t-shirt the next morning. I didn't want to see her again, but wanted my t-shirt. See? I'm telling you.
Who was this?
Red flag.
Yeah, when you got a favorite t-shirt.
No, don't talk about that. We were married, so it doesn't matter.
So what you try to use against me does not matter.
Choice reviews, yes. He likes both. Wait, are we voting on the red flag or the cover? Either or, Mike. I don't even care. Y'all are here for the banter anyways.
No, but this is all day. Like, oh, I remember that one time. Oh, that still makes me mad to this day.
What are you talking about?
Anytime we have a conversation and something triggers something, like a hat, you're like, oh man,
we saw pictures of it.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, this is
how do you vote on a red flag, worse or less? Wellbore says, my kids used to take my t-shirt, still missing my OG Batman shirt that I got in 1989. Red flag, get rid of them dang kids. Them kids. Get rid of them kids.
Disown them.
I don't even know who
Take
won.
them out the will.
Did I win that round?
7-5. I think you're first, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mike says facts when I said y'all are here not for the voting on the covers, but for the argument. The banter. All right, I got to go first this round, right? And I might possibly win.
You might win.
Because I'm an expert on red flags.
So that means
not finding them, but creating them.
If you win, we get Whataburger, and if I win, we get Whataburger.
No. I don't have enough money for Whataburger. This month was expensive.
It was.
Because we always ate.
We've been eating out a lot.
Or like, hey, let's get food for the kids.
Yeah.
All right. Man, I kind of want to use this one, but I kind of don't. Trev says we missed y'all. Thank you. We missed you guys too. It was, but I'm not gonna lie. I was I was hesitant to come live this morning.
Last night he started talking about it. Yeah. He's like, I don't know. But I didn't say nothing because I was like, I think it would be good for him as a
Appreciate it, Mike.
The distraction and him to be funny because that's what he tries to do when he's going through stuff.
Oops, I didn't put the banner back. All right. So I do have a 3-1 lead in this best of 7 series. Wonder Woman 97, do you want to guess what this red flag is? Biscuit?
She's chewing a ball.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a CD.
Give me a minute. I don't know.
Wearing too much makeup. She's wearing too much makeup. And the red flag is if you're trying to go somewhere in a hurry, you will never get there on time. Not necessarily a runaway from a red flag, but definitely be aware of your situation.
So does this count for people who take too long of a shower?
No, that's my thinking spot.
It's not me he's talking about. He's talking about himself. I mean, he doesn't wear makeup, but he takes the longest shower of my life.
Caked on makeup, too much makeup, put on too much makeup. I like Robin's green hair because yes, but Mike's oh God, on drugs.
Drugs.
Definitely.
Hearing voices. Oh, I should have said hearing voices.
Phil, crazy. There's no cure for crazy. But you know it's not PC to use the term crazy, right?
What do we have to say now?
I don't know. I don't
Not
care.
in the right
I don't
mind.
care. Robin, no eyeballs. Yes, big red flag, especially if you're trying to get somewhere. Well, boy, long showers are the greatest of all.
No. Okay. I don't care that I hate when he takes a long shower.
Green hair is a red flag.
When he says, like, oh, let's go out of town. I'm like, okay, so I wake up early, make sure myself and Ollie are dressed. And he's like, okay, I'm going to go take a shower. 30 minutes. And then I'm like, Ollie, let's just go sit in the truck and wait for your dad. And we're in there for like 15 minutes.
Nobody told y'all to go to the truck. And
Yeah,
I do it on purpose. I do it on purpose now.
No, because when we didn't get in the truck, he would hurry up and rush. He's like, come on, you guys are not ready? What are you sitting around for? We've been waiting for you.
No, we're never waiting for me.
Yes.
We're never waiting for me. A Trev man hands. Those are man hands.
Ollie.
Insist on using makeup even though they are laced with Smilex. I'd say too much makeup. I'm more into natural. I agree with that.
Who said they're into natural?
Mike. I can say that most of the girls I've dated did not use a lot of makeup. The one I married is the one that uses a lot of makeup.
I don't wear a lot of makeup. I buy makeup, but I don't.
When we were dating.
I had really bad skin.
When we were dating.
I had bad crackhead.
Did you use a lot of
skin.
makeup?
I did.
Okay. I married the one that used a lot of makeup.
But you make it sound like it's ongoing.
Not groomed. It's definitely a red flag.
Not groomed.
Oh,
those are good.
Now I wish I would have had like a Swamp Thing cover. If she smells like this, it's a red flag.
Ooh, got that swamp butt.
Phil used to sell makeup. It's a confidence thing. I got you.
Oh, look at that.
Take their phone in the shower. I don't. I always have my phone in the shower.
And he's talking to men, commenting on their channel.
Hey, Neil, I'm in the shower. Hey, Robin, I'm in the shower.
Answers the phone. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just in the shower.
I will not answer it while I'm on the throne. I will not do that.
That's the line.
What's up, Manny? Manny says, good morning. Love the Daria tea. Daria is my mood most of the time.
She is where I get a lot of my personality from.
Troy's review says, sounds like Fanboy Prime going to sleep on the couch in the near future. Lady Prime, where did I sleep last night?
He slept on the couch. Did he have to sleep on the couch? No.
Who was already in our bed?
Ollie beat us to the
Ollie did beat us to the. And I said, Ollie, are you asleep? No. Why? Do I need to go to sleep? I'm like, no, but you need to go to your room. Like, you have a room.
But where we're going to live, he'll stay in that what's going to be his room.
Like, it has a king size bed.
I mean, it's too big, but we're gonna.
But he doesn't want to get rid of the king size bed. All right. Bottom tier collector says, if it's someone I have a crush on, won't talk on the throne. Lady Prime, maybe, but never Fanboy Prime. Wait.
Please don't answer my calls while you're in the Are you gonna call me? I'll be. What time is it?
No. Well, guess what was it the 20th? That was a cover challenge we did where you and Mike were talking about the showers. Yes. I gotta go back and watch.
He's gonna get all the evidence together, Mike. Let's.
If it's someone I have a crush on, won't talk on the throne. Everyone else talk at your own peril. All right.
Another Catwoman cover. Can you tell what I've been buying lately?
If she wants to get married, it's a red flag.
Marriage on the first day. I want to get married. I'm looking. No, that's not why I picked this. I mean,
what's up, Russ? Good to see you.
Russell.
Evil mind said too much.
Russell, did your mom have that talk with you?
What about wrestling? Bowling. Oh, mine was that. It's the bowling round. Was
that your answer for the?
Yeah.
You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. I'm the exception, but
oh man,
I should have used proper language. Lady of the night into
Phil never talks on the toilet and seizes things up. Collector P, too many marriages.
I mean, there's that too. Think of Elizabeth Taylor. Oh, and I hate when they say, "Oh, I'm just a hopeless romantic." Like, no, you suck at making choices. That's what that's called.
Because it's like when they're talking about their life and they're on their fifth husband or something like that.
Like, because that's what Jennifer Lopez says. Like, I'm just a hopeless romantic.
All right. We'll go ahead and do the vote. That way Phil's vote will get counted. Have a good day. Good day, Phil. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it.
Good day, sir.
Let's see. 2 for Lady Prime. Evil Mike takes Lady Prime. 3 for Lady Prime. Robin, my favorite person in the world, votes Fanboy Prime.
Oh, look. Wellbore, my favorite Canadian. Neil.
Your favorite Arkansasian.
What do they call them?
I don't know.
Arcs. Russell, thank you. Because you know now.
J-Lo has been with Batfleck forever, though, right? No, they're not together anymore. They divorced.
So they were engaged back early 2000. Then they broke up, and then they rekindled their romance, and the marriage didn't even last.
J-Lo and Ben split back in 2017. Wait, what? Was it that long ago?
Was it? No, I thought it was early 2000s. I don't know.
No. J-Lo when they split again, the divorce or whatever.
I thought it was. What year are we in?
2025, Lady Prime.
I swear, I thought they just got married like a couple years ago.
I don't know. But hey, we outlived that marriage again.
There we go.
We beat Kim and Chris.
Let's go look into Jennifer Lopez.
We beat Kim and Kanye.
We need to go look into Jennifer Lopez and see how many marriages we outdid.
Ben Affleck had alcohol problems during Batman and Superman. That's right.
Yeah. Because that's why him and Jennifer Gardner divorced.
I remember when I wondered the physics on Catwoman's catsuit. Right, comics.
I still think about that.
She got boob socks. You still think about what?
How she gets into here.
One boob at a time. One leg at a time, one boob at a time.
But why don't they draw it? Be like, oh, let me get into my gear. Because I know she ain't wearing that under her normal clothes.
Why not? When she takes that off, is the stank a red flag?
I don't know. I hear stories.
If she doesn't get into the shower right away, right?
I've read articles where they say that guys like the smell, the aroma that like girls that are in the gym, they give off some aroma.
Their pheromones.
Pheromones. That's what the word. And I'm like,
that's a cologne called swamp water. Sorry for the confusion. All I would rebrand, even though there might not be much truth behind the name. What is up, madam? Good to see you.
Hello. Hello. Sorry, I was reading Mike's comic. Hi, madam.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for Troy said you had put a comment there before his, but it had already erased away. So thanks for checking in, madam. Appreciate it. J-Lo dated Diddy before Ben.
Yes.
Okay.
Scroll up.
Where am I going?
Up. Or
yeah, hold on. Sorry.
This way.
I was clicking the wrong side of the thing. There we go. They tried 3 times. 2003, 2017, 2023, 25. What?
I didn't know it was that many.
I missed the middle
I thought it was just 2 times. Yeah.
Outdid Brandon and Angelina. There you go.
They divorced in January. Okay.
Wow, that's crazy. Self-admitted alcoholic. There you go. Talking about Ben. It's crazy.
And he speaks really good Spanish.
Does he?
He does. I saw a video. I don't remember what movie he was what it was for, but he speaks really good Spanish.
We only refer to him as the diddler now.
It's the P.
No Diddy is one of my favorite things in the world.
The what?
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Remember whenever you're like, hey, come lay down with me, and you were like, no Diddy, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go lay on the couch. Hope you're doing well, madam. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you stopping in.
Yes, ma'am.
People might say that's what she said. All right, you are up first this round.
What number? What is this?
This is round 6, so you should have 2 more comics if we make it to round 7. But
3 of them are Catwoman. Okay.
The red flag is guys that dress like that.
Neither I go for guys. No, I'm just kidding. That's a green flag for me. It is love bombing. Like after a week of dating, they're like, "I love you."
That's a red flag.
You didn't tell me you love me.
She eats all the chips. Stay home and eat all the chips, Kip. We were watching that the other day.
We were. And I quote, or I sing it a lot, especially when we're having tech.
Guys that read romance novels. Is that fanboy? The cover is a red flag.
I love technology, but not as much as you see. But I still love technology, always and forever. Your love is, I forget, but yeah. I will sing that song. I want you to sing that song at my funeral, please.
All right. I gotta get the.
It's not a very long song, but
I gotta get the audio of the music, just the music track. I don't know which one to go for. I got a couple. They're similar to yours.
Yeah.
Carmen's Craft says, starting the day, missed you guys. Welcome back. Stay strong. Have a great rest of your weekend. Later, everyone. All right, Carmen, thanks for hanging out for a bit. Appreciate your comments, your condolences, and your love for this family. Appreciate it, Carmen. Thank you. I didn't even know Napoleon Dynamite had a comic. I think Lady Prime is letting Fanboy win today. I get this red flag a lot. Ladies fall in love with me first or second date. I normally have to warn them of this. I believe it's due to these ladies never dating good guys.
Dang,
Ooh.
that's it, Mike. That's the secret. That's why I love you.
Because then they start out like that.
Yeah.
And then if you start letting some of your personality in, they see it as, well, you used to be this, you used to be this. And it's like, no, that's what you saw at the beginning. I've always been this.
Yeah, I've always been this.
I'm talking about you towards me.
I'm telling you towards me. You married a mess? I'm still a mess. I'm like,
all right.
better.
I'm gonna go
No.
with this is normally Superman 82, but this is the Mexican variant of it. You see those Spanish words there? If she speaks Spanish at all, it's a red flag.
I thought you were gonna say like
If she speaks 1, 2, 3 words of Spanish, it is a red flag. Just a heads up, guys. I'm not saying you have to run. I'm just saying be aware.
because we're gonna talk trash about you in Spanish in front of you.
No. Well, there's multiple reasons.
What? Hit me.
She's probably Latina.
I mean,
Her family's probably full of Latinas.
that's pretty bad.
Just be aware. I'm not saying this is a, hey, you got to run for your life red flag. I'm just saying be aware.
No, he's saying you need to run because
Hell no. Send the Latinas my way. I'm not saying, Trev, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying be aware of what you're getting yourself into.
When Fanboy met, did you meet my family for the first time? And I don't serve his plate. I don't. I believe in equal rights, and he's not a child, so I don't need to make his plate.
I gotta get this one with the zombie dolphins.
They all were like, "You didn't serve his plate," and I was like,
"No." But you're not saying that you didn't offer to serve my plate. I just told you didn't have to.
Yeah.
I've told you never have to serve my plate. I'll get it.
Yeah. Because I feel like, and then when I sit and think about it, I'm like, "Come on, Brandon, the food's ready."
Like, dude, you didn't see the red flag? No, I'm kidding, Mike. I'm kidding. It's more of a joke than anything.
With some truth behind it.
Just be aware. Just be aware. Russ says, when I had a kidney stone in the hospital and they gave me a shot for pain, I told the nurse I loved her when she touched my arm.
That's good. When Brandon's dad, when Fanboy's dad was, I'm not laughing because he had a heart attack. I'm laughing because of what I'm about to say. He had the heart attack.
Why? My dad had a heart attack. What is wrong with you?
And then he was like, I died for I was gone for however many minutes, right? And then he goes, but that lady liked me. She was digging me.
He did say that. If your other says they will sing at your funeral, it might be a red flag. That's true.
No, I saw this video.
I can't wait to sing this song at your funeral.
This girl.
Mean Latinas are addicted.
I saw this video. It was a wedding day. Biscuit. This wedding day, and the girl, she's getting ready to step out. It's a home wedding, right?
Yeah.
So she's walking out the sliding door, and the flower girls are little kids, and she's like, hurry up, go! And she has a mic in her hand, right? And then she's singing on the way to the aisle. I swear it was a Shania.
What's up, Triple X?
Twain. There we go.
How do I say that? Tripolic X cards and stuff. What's up, man? This is a fellow Texas brother. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. Throwing you under the bus. If you're picking Headstone second date, red flag and true story. That's amazing.
What?
Let me guess. It was like, let's get a double headstone, right? He talked about love bombing. Then we're gonna love bomb him to the end. All right, so once again, my red flag, if they speak a lick of Spanish, just be aware. I'm not saying you have to run away. Just be aware of what you're getting into. And your red flag is the love bombing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Neil said that you were letting me win this morning. I think that cover's fantastic. I just think mine's better. Because I love this cover without the chromium.
We share biscuit.
Reno de Superman. And how did it say in Italian? Reno. Otaco me gusta. Trev, this choice is horrible. Wait, what?
Trev, pick who you love the most.
Cover-wise, FanboyPrime, red flag, any girl that eats all of the chips got to go. I love that line. Stay home and eat all the chips, Kip. I still have never understood your mom goes to college line. Like, what?
Me and my sister say it all the time.
Madam, regretfully, fanboy. What game are we playing? It's a cover battle. Just which cover looks better?
But the theme
is red flags.
that it has to correlate with the cover.
I like this topic. We're gonna have to do it again at some point.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you're saying you're giving me a compliment?
I give you compliments all the time. Comics fan, I vote Daria still. Vote for covers. Cover battle.
I love her so much.
She's a keeper if she eats all the chips. Mike wants them a little round at the bottom.
Mike, you ain't got to worry about that.
Fanboy, my wife would like Napoleon. There you go. Oops, I'm getting off the screen. I'm leaning off the camera too much. Robin, get with the program. Robin.
Who's she telling to get with?
Comics fan.
Oh. Oh, gotcha. But Robin, you just here. Are we voting on the cover? Or
we're voting on the artist.
We've been doing this for...
No, but she's doing it to be facetious.
I know she is.
All right, let me put this up because it doesn't happen often. See, I've got a Madam wins. I got a Lady Prime wins. Lady Prime wins. Lady Prime wins. LP wins.
There was one you won.
Neil wins bonus battle. Oops, that's not what I meant to put.
What are you doing?
Fanboy Prime wins 4-2. I am the bigger red flag. Green flag, she can cook, period. There you go. Green flag, she can cook Mexican food. Then the green flag, she can cook, period. Able to cook is a must. Would you say you could cook before?
But no, I learned how to cook as we got married because I grew up, I wasn't taught nothing. Thankful for YouTube and Fanboy's mom because I learned how to cook.
Does Fanboy Prime dance like Ollie? No.
No.
I got one move.
You can dance like, what's his name?
Able to order a Whataburger? Yeah, that's a good red flag. I mean, a green flag. All right. What are your potentials? What did you, or do you want to save them if we do this in the future? Or just show them now? It's fine.
I'll show them now.
Okay.
These are fine.
Power struggle. Choking.
That y'all both want to be in power of the relationship. It's not really compromise. There's no compromising. It's a power struggle.
Oh, so you're saying it should be a compromise, but because it's a power struggle,
yeah,
that's the red flag. Okay.
Because everybody has their strengths and weaknesses.
Okay, got you. You have to be able to know when to step back.
Yeah.
But some people don't want to step back.
Yeah.
Okay. Whips, green flag.
Oh, there was a cover I thought of this morning.
Able to fast because she can't cook. That's good, Robin. Daily.
This one's gonna have.
Oh man, let's see. A high body count. She got a lot of dead bodies around. Is that what you're trying to say?
She had STDs and killed everybody. and now you're the last one, and he's like, "This is my fate."
So wait, the STD is the red flag.
AIDS is the red flag.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
What is the real red flag on this cover?
When she's trying to be there for you, or they're trying to be there for you, but they really don't care because if you look at her face, she doesn't want to be there. She's just like, I'm here.
Oh, so that's fake consoling.
Yeah.
The fake care. That's a red flag. Okay, gotcha. She got.
I said the AIDS.
Trev is agreeing with the dead bodies that she's got. He's a good Lord. Evil Mike, STD is definitely a red flag.
No, because I said AIDS because your dad, every time he would have a doctor's appointment, I would ask him, like, oh, how was your doctor's appointment? He goes, I don't have AIDS, so we're good.
That's why he married my stepmom. He says he watched a news program about AIDS and he married my stepmom. After dating for like a few weeks.
That's why I love your dad so much. He didn't really say that.
She poisons her men. Man, that's funny because we heard a story recently.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. I
got one more.
Oh, you got one more? Okay. Let me see. Let me get my credentials up. I use that one. Use that one. Let me see it. Okay. The red flag is if she knows she has big boobs.
That's the red flag.
That's the red flag because
Those are
she
two
knows,
green flags.
she knows no, but she knows what she can get from anybody.
The red flag is she likes older men because clearly she has daddy issues.
Just the daddy issues one. Trev wants to be a baby. Evil Mike, mama's boy. Evil Mike, what was his reasoning? He just didn't want to get AIDS, so he was ready to settle down with one woman. Hey, my dad.
He was a ladies' man.
He's got a full roster. Collector pieces.
He does.
Sugar daddy. Madam says she's too aggressive.
That's not bad.
Milk.
I didn't know
Milkers. Gold digger. Robin, yes, gold digger is definitely a red flag.
I didn't know there's a Catwoman game for the Game Boy Color.
Yeah. All right, let's see. This was a potential. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 4 potentials. All right. This one you kind of used the arrested.
Yeah.
Not being arrested, whatever. If it's in their past, it's in their past. But red flag. Be aware.
Mm-hmm.
Be aware of why they were arrested. And like you said, are they lying about what? It's not that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that big. I just set his car on fire. It's not that big of a deal.
Or I shouldn't say I think it's funny. I mean, it's funny. Whatever. I don't care. When they date somebody and they've had domestic violence in their past and they were like, yeah, but she or he provoked me or she provoked me. But like, you still put your hands on them.
Gotcha.
So there's always a possibility that they have it in them to do it again.
She wants to use handcuffs as a green. Maybe we need to do a green flag. Let's see.
Then we're gonna find out who the real sickos are.
If she's perpetually sad, you can't save her. Perpetually sad. That's a red flag. You're not gonna be able to save her.
I don't think he's sad.
I'm just kidding. That's just. I just feel like that was like a. I'm depressed again. Oh, sorry. Let me get rid of that glare. We have established that Fanboy is into bondage. Thank you, Mike. He is. He has a bat fetish too. What's the red flag here?
That she's into girls.
If she looks at girls like that, you're in trouble. Just be aware. It's a red flag. Just be aware. He's a card, and that's the red flag. And then my last one. Super depressed, red flag. You can't save them. That's my only thing. That's my only thing.
Well, with that, you have to guide them because I'm gonna call myself out because I'm a very depressed person. I'm the saddest little girl in the world. But I'm on the myself trying. Oh, and then you know what I hate? Old people when they go
no skin. No skin's a red flag. False teeth. False teeth is a green flag. All right, do you got this one or no?
I'm thinking something, but I shouldn't say it.
If she talks your head off, it's a red flag. Not because she has a lot to say, but if she has a lot to say to the point you can't get anything in, that's a red flag.
That's true.
And that goes along with the narcissism, like Mike was talking about earlier.
And like a guy who never shuts up and lets you talk and talks over you and cuts you off and even talks in their sleep. Red flag.
Who talks in their sleep? You think I talk in my sleep?
You never shut up.
What have I said in my sleep? Bought this at the Ekman's Card Comic and Toy Show in January. Was looking forward to showing this off because I think it's one of the greatest Batman covers of all time.
That's where we went. Yeah, we went. We did get to do that in
January. We did that the day before the visitation for my grandmother.
Yes.
And I had a video and I never filmed it. I was like, oh.
I have a video that I need to film. I have
the way Lady Prime said that's true.
What?
I love the way Lady Prime said that. That's true. Doesn't know what a comma or a period is. Super red flag.
Sorry, that's my red flag. I'm a run-on sentence. I will spell. don't care about spell check.
Oh, that was I should have red flag. She used to text me all the time and was trying to say well, but she always spelled will, and I was just like, oh, like vomit in my mouth a little bit, swallow it down, and I was like, ugh.
No, but say what you really said.
What did I say?
But like, do I really
want to get with somebody this unintelligent? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I did. I was like, oh. I streamed once with a guy that talked all the time. What was his name? I don't know, Neil. I don't know. He's trying to say it was me.
You do talk a lot, and you cut me off all the time.
Huh? So, anyways, this would make a new party game for adults. I think we should come back to this.
That should be a game.
Red flag, green flag.
And then everyone's gonna go home mad because they're gonna go do some self-reflecting and be like,
red flag, green flag. Like Robin had it was a red flag, false teeth. Trev said it was a green flag, false teeth. Oh man, that's good. Oh, I didn't even think about the dry mouth. That was hilarious. Oh man. All right. What's next week's cover battle? What we
I the one I have ready lined up is phobias, but I know you haven't.
All right. I will look this week and we'll possibly do phobias next week then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's great.
Not unless you guys have some suggestions.
Yeah, or do we have any suggestions as well? Yeah. That's good. And does anyone want to come on and guest be a guest panelist? I know Trev before we disappeared. Oh man, that one
before we ghosted you, red flag.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Ooh, life experiences. Man,
originally we were going to come back at some point in February and we were going to do covers that represented how our January went. Because it was just only my grandmother had passed away at that point.
Yeah.
False teeth are okay, I guess. Hashtag false teeth are okay, I guess. Carmen wanted belly buttons. That's right.
Belly buttons. Well, I'll actually let me go to my notes.
Write it down. That's right. I forgot. Russ, have a good one.
Russell, good day.
But yeah, if you want to be on, you want to jump on and battle some covers, message me on Instagram. Let me know. Because I know it's kind of hard to say a week ahead of time. For some of you.
And then if you put a theme out, maybe that will strike somebody's interest, and then we can set it up at that time. We said belly
thanks, Glenn. Appreciate it. So glad you're back. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good one, Glenn. Thanks. Thank you guys, everybody, for showing up. I was really worried. I was like, man, no one's going to show up because
they forgot about
when we kind of trained them not to jump on at this time. Appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate everybody's concerns and condolences these past few weeks. It was, man, Robin, he said he doesn't answer Instagram, and now he's saying message him on Instagram. What? Message Lady Prime on Instagram.
Me. So go ahead and slide into my DMs, guys.
There you go. Just full permission given. Red flag.
He said it. He said it.
No. I'm not saying. I'm saying you are giving them full permission. That's a red flag for me. Slide into my DM, guys. Appreciate it, Wellbore. Yeah, thanks everybody for your comments, your condolences, your words of encouragement. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Like I said, I did never think that I'd be able to. I mean, you say it like, how am I going to live without my mom? How am I going to live without my mom? But I mean, the reality of the situation is when you approach that point, it's one day at a time, one step at a time. So thank you guys. Appreciate it.
And for me, it's not just, I was not just the daughter-in-law. I'm a mother too.
Yeah. That's the thing about my mom. Like she was born to be a mom. And that was really expressed. And of course, I had the opportunity to speak at my mother's visitation, and we did a prayer service, whatever they call it. I don't know. And then I had the opportunity to speak at the actual funeral because she requested that. And I pointed out my youngest brother, Matt, he was adopted. And like I told him he was the chosen one. Like she got stuck with me. She got stuck with Austin. She got stuck with Derek, but she chose Matt. Like she since the moment she saw him, his mom died 3 days after he was born, Christmas morning. And he's been a brother since then, you know, like, and
family is not necessarily blood.
Right.
It doesn't have to be blood. It's what you make it. It's what you choose.
And then she also took the responsibility of taking care of my brother's kids when he wasn't in a position to take care of them. And so she was born to be a mom, and she was that to the end. So
she did it for me. I came from a lack of guidance, and she was there to offer me advice. You know, being a wife, she's had experience being a mom. She's had experience, 4 kids. Like, she was the go-to. If I didn't know how to cook something or try a new recipe, I know I could always ask her.
Yeah. So definitely a void that's going to be hard to fill in the life. And you're about to cry. So I'll say goodbye. Thank you guys. I know we didn't run the full 2 hours, but enjoy your morning, and I'll see you guys in the chats. I am, as always, going to let Ollie James send us out, and I will see you guys later.
Video. Say thank you for watching. Subscribe.
Bye.
Say
Bye. See you next time.